Welcome back to Sailing Remission for our preview of Season 3. In Season 3, we are leaving French Polynesia after a great year and heading throughout the South Pacific. We plan on exploring the Cook Islands, Samoa, Niue, Tonga, and Fiji. We hope you will join us via YouTube or even better, aboard Remission.
We had a huge windstorm last night, so I'm just going back around the boat, making sure everything looks good, and looks like Remission did real well. But we're pretty excited about Season 3, and we'd kind of like to share it with you. So if you're a fan of the channel, you know that we offer chartering, where you can take between one or all three of the guest cabins, and the cost is $500 per night per cabin, double occupancy. If you're by yourself, that's fine too. It'd be $300 a night, and that's going to include a lot. I mean, it's going to include all your food. It's going to even include raiding our pantry. You know, we got a lot of snacks and stuff in there. It's going to include all the toys. You know, we got a lot of toys. I mean, we got the lifts, we've got snorkeling, we got scuba. For again, you got to be a certified diver. If you're not, you know, I can teach you. We've got underwater thrusters, we've got a 2-person kayak, a couple of paddle boards. You know me, I'm spoiled. If you can think about it, we got it. So if it's something you're interested in, having a pretty awesome vacation on a luxury sailing yacht, and in fact, we'll even teach you to learn how to swim or sail if you want. But if that's something that interests you, just give me a holler over at bart@sailingremission.com and let us know what island you're going to be there. We'll let you know when we're going to be there, and we'll set it up. We'll have a fantastic time. So hope to see you on aboard Remission. Now, back to the video.
This season we'll be sailing all over the South Pacific. First up is Akataki in the Cook Islands. Akataki is a small island over 200 miles from its closest populated cousin. Akataki is all about the lagoon and the laid-back lifestyle. We are actually in Akataki now, and it hasn't disappointed. Once we leave Akataki, we will have a 900 nautical mile sail to Samoa. We'll be in Samoa for the later part of May and early June. The islands are reminiscent of Hawaii with lush scenery, waterfalls, pristine beaches, and NFL offensive linemen. Bart is really looking forward to Samoa, as he will be for the first time a small size, maybe even an extra small. After Samoa, we head south and a little back east to the island nation of Niue. From what our friends tell us, this is the most fantastic island they've ever been. Niue is a limestone gem filled with caves on land, on shore, and in the water. I believe we will spend several weeks here exploring the natural wonders. There is no anchorage in Niue, so we have to moor, and it must be calm weather, so we will plan our stay accordingly. In July, we will make our way to the Kingdom of Tonga. Our plan is to spend all of July and August in Tonga. Tonga is known for having the largest population of breeding humpback whales in the world. During the months of July and August, they have upwards to 2,500 whales. Tonga is the best place to interact with the humpbacks, as they respect and prioritize contact with the whales. They do not allow any private excursions with them. You must go with a licensed tour company to play. Plus, unlike Moorea, where several tour companies will bombard a single whale, in Tonga only one boat can approach a whale. This keeps stress off the whales, especially mothers and their calves. Then, once the whales are comfortable with the human contact, they generally are more curious, allowing interaction. It is going to be epic.
It's starting to rain, so I better make this one quick. We're pretty excited about seeing, swimming, diving with the whales in Tonga. So we'd like to have you join us. I'd like to make an offer to you. If you come and join us for at least a week in Tonga, we will set up and pay for a whale excursion for everybody in your party. That's like getting one night free on Remission. So again, it's going to be July and August. Just contact me at bart@sailingremission.com. Tell me, okay, I want to be there August 1st to the 10th or whatever. And we'll get everything all set up. And then before you get here, we'll have the whales waiting for you. Hope to see you on Remission.
Next up is Fiji. Fiji is a very diverse country with hundreds of islands to explore. We will be there from September to mid-November. We plan on checking in Savu on Vanu Levu. This is the northern main island. Once checked in, we will explore Vanu Levu with their waterfalls and thermal pools. Plus, they have a wonderful local farmers market, and after the 5-day passage from Tonga, we will be ready for some fresh veggies and fruits. Then it's off to Tavanuni, the Garden Island. Tavanuni, with their lush landscape, has beautiful waterfalls and great hiking trails to explore. There is even a natural river rock waterslide to enjoy. Tavanui is also home to the Rainbow Reef. Rainbow Reef is the home of the world's best soft corals. The diving and snorkeling here is unlike anywhere else in the world. Tavanui is what you think of when you scuba in the South Pacific. Remember, diving is included when you dive from Remission for certified divers. Plus, Bart can certify you if you are interested. After Tavanui, we will head to the remote Lau group of islands back to the east. The Lau Islands are truly a South Pacific paradise. Many islands will be uninhabited, or maybe just a single tribe to interact with. Again, the diving and snorkeling is pristine as the reefs are practically untouched. I'm sure we will be out here for at least a month. I'm thinking if we are on the beach and see someone else's footprints, we may just move on to find another one all to ourselves. Now we plan to make our way to Viti Levu, the main island. The main international airport is located here in Nandi. We will do a little exploration of the main island. They have thermal mud pools where we will refresh and play. It is also home to a vibrant market with all the shopping to get my fix, then back out to the outer islands. Here we have the Yasawa group. The movie The Blue Lagoon was filmed in the Yasawas. We will have the opportunity to go to the local villages and have kava with the chief and see the true culture of Fiji on display. But a word of warning, the last time Bart was in Fiji, he went to a kava ceremony. He happily danced on stage, then tried to get everyone else to join him skinny dipping. You've been warned. There are excellent water excursions in the Yasawa, such as diving and snorkeling with the manta rays, exploring caves along the coast, and spending time on those great white sand beaches. After the Yasawas, the final group of islands to explore will be the Mamanuca Islands.
The what?
The Mamanuca Islands. This is where Tom Hanks spent his time in Castaway.
Yes! Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
Survivor is filmed here. We are going to see if we can sneak into Tribal Council. The Mamanucas are also home to Musset Cove, an island resort paradise, very friendly to cruisers. A little time relaxing at the pool with the Mai Tai may be needed.
Well, that brings us to the end of season 3. Well, not really, because we actually have to get to New Zealand for cyclone season, and we have to be there by December 1st. So we're going to be leaving, depending on weather, around mid-November at some point. Well, I offered you 2 special offers. Here is number 2. We're looking for crew, and if you'd like to be a crew for Remission on this passage, you get 8 to 10 nights, and you'll be standing watches, you'll be helping out around the yacht. We're going to offer you a rate of $100 per person per night. Now when I say crew, I mean cruise. Let's get that in your mind. But here's the question: do you have to be a sailor? Well, it would help. But if you're willing to learn, come a couple days early in Fiji, and we will teach you how to properly stand watches, how to do the basics of sailing. And we'll teach you the number 1 rule when you're on watch. If you got a question, you wake my ass up. Okay? So if you've ever wondered what an ocean passage was like, and you want to try to get an unforgettable experience, now would be the time. So you just have to be a little flexible on dates because we're not sure about weather. But we're also offering this rate if you want to spend a little time before Fiji, before we leave, or spend a little time in New Zealand with us after we get there. Now we are leaving the boat on the 10th of December, heading back home for Christmas, so you'd have to be out the boat by then. But it gives you a chance to see a little Fiji, do a great ocean passage, we're your crew, and spend some time in New Zealand, and who knows, maybe just go off and explore it on your own. So if you're interested, the easiest way to get a hold of me is, well, it's up on the screen, Bart at sailinglife.com. And I hope to see you on board.
That wraps up our Season 3 preview. We hope you will come along with us for the journey.